Hello everyone and welcome back. We have some breaking news coming out of Knott's Berry Farm and some news coming out of what's new in 2024 because there's a brand new coaster coming to Camp Snoopy. All that and more up next. But if you are new here, please subscribe with those bell notifications on and leave this video a like at the end if you do enjoy it. And as always, check out all of our social media where we post all these fun photos and videos for you all to enjoy from the theme parks and attractions that we visit across the country. That's right, yesterday, super early in the morning, Knott's Berry Farm announced that Camp Snoopy would be getting a complete reimagination in 2024. It'll be set to be complete Memorial Day weekend, so a very quick turnaround. But this answers all the questions on why the construction walls have been popping up all over the place, why Timberline Twister was removed, and it may be the answer as to why Montezuma's Revenge has been at a standstill for as long as it has. So first things first, Camp Snoopy is receiving a brand new roller coaster, which is actually an exact clone of Daddy Pig's coaster over at the Peppa Pig theme park, if you will, attached to Legoland, Florida. So if you've been on that one before, then that'll be the same clone as the one that is being put up in Camp Snoopy. It looks like a whole lot of fun, a perfect kids little family coaster, perfect addition to the land because Timberline Twister was pretty rough. The cars were quite janky, and I think this is a much needed upgrade. Of course, with Snoopy leading the train at the very front, tons of theming around it, so I'm sure there'll be little elements on this fun little kiddie coaster. If you don't know where Timberline Twister was, well, it was at the backside of the little waterfall experience in Camp Snoopy. The new coaster will be called Snoopy's Tender Paw Twister Coaster, where Beagle Scoutmaster Snoopy and his troop will take them on a new first coaster experience through the forest. Snoopy's Tender Paw Twister is the only family coaster that takes parents and kids up a lift hill and delivers a pint-sized launch, making this a first big coaster experience for everyone. And the best part is that guests get to ride twice, so it's double the fun and double the adventure every time. That's actually quite exciting for your little ones who aren't quite ready to take that next step into the coaster world. This is a nice stepping stone. There's a launch on it, a pint-sized launch as they described it as, and it goes around twice. So a whole lot of fun from Snoopy's Tender Paw Twister Coaster. That is a little bit of a tongue twister right there. A tender paw tongue twister. That's not the only new addition to Camp Snoopy, as it looks like the canoe that used to sit out front of the Camp Snoopy entrance right as soon as you get into the park will be moved to the Barrel Bridge area at the very top part of that little cave. I'm assuming that the inside will also get some minor refurbishment done, but in the front of the Barrel Bridge right before you enter in, you can see Charlie Brown meeting and greeting with all these his loyal fans. Looks to be a new little seating area there, as well as a little meet and greet area. So perfect little queue set up there with the seating area for a meet and greet right in front of the Barrel Bridge. And those photos will come out really nice because posing with Charlie Brown or any other characters that are going to be meeting and greeting there with the background of the waterfall will look really nice, and it will definitely sell a lot of photos as well. The Rocky Mountain Trucking Company, the fun little truck ride that they have right in front of Montezuma's, will now be transformed into a brand new Camp Snoopy themed, where the cars look a little bit different. You don't have those taller trucks, if you will, on top of the little kids section. It's been a while since I've actually looked at those trains, but I believe that the top section where the parents are sit are a lot higher compared to what these trains look like. This will be called Snoopy's Off-Road Rally, so that's getting a complete reimagination. There will be a brand new swing ride right in front of the reimagined Camp Snoopy store, so that'll open up there as well, kind of where the exit to wherever they have the Knott's Scary Farm mazes back there. Last year it was the Chilling Chambers, so right there is kind of where the idea is, right in front of the theater. The Camp Snoopy Theater will also be getting a reimagination. I feel like I'm going to use that word this entire video because it's true, everything's getting reimagined. That's what I really like about this whole change that Knott's is doing, is the fact that everything's getting revamped, and the little rendering that we saw of the Camp Snoopy Theater looks absolutely beautiful and stunning. It fits perfectly with the whole Camp Snoopy theme and just Knott's Berry Farm in general. Compared to what they have now or what they have had, it looks way better. I really like this theme. I like like the kind of log cabinish feel, and it matches up perfectly with the restaurant that is located in Camp Snoopy as well. So the Peanuts gang and Snoopy and everybody else will have a brand new stage to dance on come Memorial Day weekend in 2024. And then Woodstock will actually have his own little area as well, a new revamped Woodstock's post office where you can meet Woodstock and other surprises along the way. But I'm leaving out the big one, the big hitter here in Camp Snoopy's reimagination. And while this may not be as big as you may think, there may be something that you're missing. The Grand Sierra Railroad will have an extension to it, and it will now be called the Beagle Express. Now the extension will span all the way to where Silver Bullet's at, which it already does, but it looks like they're going to extend the track a little bit more and extend all the way to Little Snoopy's Rally Flat attraction with those cars. Now, one thing I want you guys to think about here is in the rendering, it goes right behind that little car attraction. What's behind that Rocky Mountain Construction Company ride right now? Montezuma's Revenge. So where else could this go, this train go, other than right where Montezuma's plot is at? And maybe this is the big reason why we've gotten no news on Montezuma's Revenge, on why it's not opening, why there's been made no progress at all, why literally no employees have been working on it. Maybe they've been getting it prepared for a demo. Now, this is just a big speculation out of my hat. However, it is concerning with the fact of the rendering looks like the train goes right through where Montezuma's Revenge sits. So I'm thinking that there's probably a 50-50 chance that Montezuma's could be demolished. And with that, of course, if they were to demolish Montezuma's and they have plans for that, well, then they would have to start prepping within the next month or so if they want to get Camp Snoopy open by Memorial Day weekend. So that's coming up very soon. So we will have answers soon on whether or not that is the truth behind it, or whether or not Montezuma's is just still delayed and they'll hopefully open sometime in 2024. But as of right now, it's looking like this Bugle Express may be taking over the Montezuma's plot. Just putting all my points together and everything, and like I said, Knott has not confirmed anything. This is just speculation out of my hat. Right away, I was already talking with all my buddies like that looks exactly where Monty is at. Which, while yes, from a coaster lover standpoint, it doesn't make sense, right? Because we all want a new coaster at Knott's. That's what we want, and technically they are giving us one in a Little Kitty coaster. But from a business standpoint, they have Camp Snoopy planned. They have the Knott's Berry Farm Hotel, which is going to look absolutely stunning once complete, and the rooms already look great, and the hallways and everything. They just need to get the lobby done. And they've obviously had a very successful year with Knott's Berry Farm's 50th, and they probably will have for the remaining next couple of years or so. So much so that they even confirmed that Knott's Berry Farm will be running through November this year, or next year. So from a business standpoint, it would make sense for them to demo Montezuma's and make more room for the Beagle Express little train ride. But I want to know down below in the comments section, do you guys think there's some truth to what I'm saying? Do you think that I'm just rambling here? Because I honestly feel like that is the case. I think that Montezuma's has been sitting standstill for a while because they've had Camp Snoopy's reimagination planned and Beagle Express to go through that plot. But I don't know, like I said, let me know down below in the comments section what you guys think. I'm very curious to hear all of your guys' thoughts and hear your thoughts about the revamped Camp Snoopy, because I think it's a great thing that Knott's Berry Farm is doing. And if you are new here, please subscribe with those bell notifications on down below. Leave this video a like if you enjoyed it and you want to see more, and check out all of our social media accounts because that's where we post all of our photos, our Instagram reels, and all that fun stuff. But for today's video, my name is Scott, and you have been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.